first decent little rainstorm. Right now it's a little bit of a lull, but all you would have been hearing is the rain hitting the windshield. These Falken T4ws are absolutely fantastic in the rain, absolutely no problem. We're all in a rush trying to get home in time for Halloween. It's just the way it always works out. I'm sure a lot of you guys end up rushing home from work or trying to duck out early so you can get it to your kids and get out, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is get home. And having good tires definitely helps that happen. So in the rain, absolutely no disappointments here. Super duper confident, no problem. There's corners here on 75. These tires definitely shed water extremely well. They're fairly wide at 285 millimeters wide, so they're definitely a fairly wide tire in the fact that they shed water as well as they do. There's been absolutely no feeling of floatiness or anything like that. Now granted, this is not right this second terribly heavy rain, but in the heavier rain that I was just in, there was absolutely no feelings of uncertainty. Very confidence inspiring tire, and so still highly recommended. Haven't seen a reason not to. There's probably, where did I decide I got these at? I probably have 1,500 miles on them now, and they're not really any worse for wear. The little nubbins are finally not nubbins anymore. Nice flat contact patch, so we're doing good at 50 front, 55 rear. Fairly well. We're a little overpressurized in the rear, but for random hooking up to trailers, I like being a little higher in the rear just so I don't have to always air up right before I go do something. So definitely a lot better than overpressurizing them to a higher number. So that is the news. So good job, Falken, on a well-made tire. And just to clarify, there was a comment, and just to clarify as well, these specific size of these tires, I'm trying to decide here. I'm on the video with you guys. I don't want to document speeding. This section of 75 is 75, so I'm not going to, on video, go over 75. We'll just slow down here. And also because we have a work zone coming up. These tires are definitely made in China. It is what it is. It is a global company. Sumo Tire, Sumimoto, whatever the heck it is a Japanese company. A lot of them are made in Japan. The prior set actually 2 prior sets I bought were made in Buffalo, New York. This specific set is made in China. I didn't really know that when I first ordered it, and honestly, it didn't cross my mind to look at the side of the tire when I was picking out between tires. It is what it is. It's, we have a global economy. It is what it is. You kind of gotta, if you want a specific thing, you're gonna have to accept if it's not made in the place you want it to be made. I buy a lot of stuff American made, and I do definitely try and search for that specifically, but if there's something that I really like that I'm not, that's a lot of stuff. If there's something that I really like and it's made in China, I mean, most of our clothes are made in China, unfortunately, and our boots and whatever, so it is what it is. Even though they're made in China, they balance extremely well. They seem to be extremely round. There's absolutely no discomfort, no wheel shake, no nothing. It is blowing, so yeah, I'm moving around a little bit here, but absolutely no reason to think that they're poorly made tires or anything like that. So that is definitely not something that I would recommend you only make a decision on. This truck was made in Kentucky, but it's going to be a lot full of international parts. So no matter what you do, you're going to be buying something. It's a cold, wet job, brother. Man, you guys working outside in road work, it's a tough job. Tough, wet job. Then again, it's 60 degrees right now, but obviously put up with a lot worse than just 60 degrees in rain, I'm sure. But good things. Very happy with them. Super smooth. No problems at all. They seem to be shedding water phenomenally. Absolutely no reason to feel in any way, One good test of a good rain tire, too, is towing in the rain. Because when you put a lot of weight on a tire and it squeegees down, sometimes you can feel a little difference whether a tire really is good at shaking water or not when you have that really high ground pressure. So, yeah, I think that concludes it. So, big thumbs up on rain performance for the 285 65 R20 LT HD version of the Falken Wildpeak A T4w. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe. Any questions on tires, shoot them below. I would love to, as the channel grows, I would love to get to a point of really placing tires head to head and really testing them on an even keel, many different tires. I'd love to get to that point. So any kind of viewer support that you give by hitting like, commenting, using Patreon or anything like that, commenting on the community tab, all those things are going to translate into the future growth of the channel, which is going to help make unbiased videos testing the difference between products in the real world. And that's something that I would like to see the channel evolve into, at least partially. Obviously, we still like our projects here and other types of content as well. So if you're interested in outdoorsing, traveling relating to Michigan outdoors, boats, tractors, equipment, land work, potentially some hunting improvements, not hunting itself, but hunting land work improvements, whitetail property improvements. If you're interested in those things, hit subscribe. You guys have a wonderful day. Oh, and four-wheelers and side-by-sides and things like that. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a great Halloween with your families.